My name is Roman Armstrong and this is Hard Stretch.
I'm freaked out.
Hi guys, and welcome to the Steve Rowe lecture. Now we are actually going out on Facebook and YouTube, but this is only for the first 10 minutes or so. You're going to have a little introduction to what this is all about this evening. Now, if you like what you see and you'd love to grab yourself a ticket, you can do that by popping over to our website, search for Steve Rowe Academy, a little bit crafty. Add it in your cart, log into your AlakazamMagicUK account, go into the academy, and you'll be able to join us for the rest of the evening. But this is like a little 15-minute taster of what you've got in store tonight. So without further ado, let's introduce the man of the evening, Mr. Steve Rowe.
Very nice. Thank you. I didn't do anything.
How are you though? Good?
I'm very good, yeah, super excited about this.
I know, so are we. We have been trying to get Steve on one of these academies for how long?
Yeah, it's been a few years, hasn't it? Yeah. Well, you came to me initially, a few years ago when you were first talking about this academy idea.
Yeah.
And you wanted me to come and perform some tricks, some magic, and explain the magic. But I had the idea of a little bit crafty because I think it's something that hasn't been done before, or not quite to the extent that we're going to do it tonight anyway.
We're jumping right in. So if any of you use gimmicks or anything like that, this one academy is going to save you a heck of a lot of money, I'm not going to lie.
It will do, yeah. And I'm quite excited because you said that you're rubbish at making stuff.
I'm rubbish, I'm not kidding, I'm awful, so I'm looking forward to it.
But that's the ideal scenario, is someone that's not very good at making this stuff can see how simple the steps are that I use. As we go along, it'll be getting more complicated. If I was to jump in with the flat card making, then it would be a bit scary because there's a lot going on there. But as we go along, we're going to be learning how to do various things, the tools that I use, the methods that I use, as we go along, building up different types of gimmicks, which eventually will mean that when we make those, you'll be a card ninja by then.
Wow, lovely. Card ninja. Well, many class Steve actually has the gimmick king, right? And that is not even a joke. And also, I use a lot of... What's that, sorry?
Mention the...
Oh yeah, lovely, sorry, just quickly, before we get into that, this is code, alright? So, we'll talk about that in just a moment, but I use a lot of the effects that you've brought out yourself, and we're going to be talking through a couple of them today as well, which is going to be really cool.
I'm going to be performing a couple of my favourite routines, which involve some of the gimmicks that we're going to be making, because then it will make sense, rather than just a gimmick, how do I use this, I don't know. It kind of, if you can put it in context of a working routine, then it's much better.
100%, and it just gets the ball rolling for you guys. You know, once you have one idea, then you think, okay, I can use it for this, etc., etc. But just quickly onto the technical side of the academy. If you guys have never joined us before, this is a live academy course. So when you purchase a ticket, there'll be a chat box underneath the video, and you can ask any question you like regarding it's obviously a nice one, all right? But no, you can ask any question you like, and we will answer it for you. We also have multiple cameras to really make the learning easy. So we've got a shot over there, like a side shot. Look at that, real good close up. And we've got a really nice magician's point of view overhead camera. Look at that, with both of ours in there. Although I might move mine out here because this will be what not to do on this mat. And this will be what to do, most probably.
No, have faith.
Exactly.
Seriously.
Right, no, we're going to smash it. But this will be, honestly, guys, it's such an easy way to learn magic, especially when it comes to sort of gimmick making and things like that. Sometimes people rush through it, but here we'll take our time. And if you want to see stuff again, we can show it again. And remember, it's recorded, so you can just enjoy it tonight. Any questions you've got, you can ask them, but you can watch this back at a later date to really sort of get stuck in and follow along with it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
So am I, Right.
Have you got anything just to show the guys? Are you ready to show anything?
I can show you something very quick.
Okay,
yeah.
I think they'll like that. All right, go.
Yeah, okay. So I have a little prize here for you, but we're going to get back to that in a moment when we do the actual academy.
Okay.
But I do want to show you what's in here because it's quite interesting. There's some really cool things. There's some love hearts.
That's very nice.
There's Some more love hearts.
More love hearts.
This is going to be sweet orientated. Jack Daniels. There's crunchy.
Yep.
Double mint.
Nice.
Any? Do you like the idea of any of these? There's a lemon. Yeah. There's a watch.
A few are standing out to me.
A few are standing out. This is quite a cool one. Can you solve a Rubik's Cube?
No, I cannot. No.
You're going to be able to solve a Rubik's Cube at the end of this, like a ninja, like I say. Because here we've got a Rubik's Cube printed on a card. So it's just a flat card with a Rubik's Cube printed on that. Can you see that?
Yes.
And that would seem like it's impossible to solve, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's printed on there. So
yeah, because it's printed on there. But if we draw an imaginary line here, which is like a solving line. Okay.
Overhead.
Yeah. So here is the Rubik's Cube.
Yeah,
printed on the card. And if this line is an imaginary line, I'm going to toss this over to you.
Okay.
And in 0.2 of a second, it's going to solve itself.
There's no way.
Do you believe that?
No.
Watch the line. Watch the line.
Yeah.
And then when it lands, look at the cube. And you might need to see this back to believe that this actually happened. Are you ready?
Yeah.
How? So that is now a solved Rubik's Cube.
Nice.
On the card.
And love it.
You're going to learn how to make that.
I love it. Good job. I like it. Nice. So that's the thing, guys. You're going to learn a lot from this, and they're not only great for social media, they're also great for a performing environment as well. If you go out and do gigs, we were talking earlier, weren't we, about how to make your act not just sort of straight in sort of energy wise, but
when I perform, it's very much you'll see when I show you some of the stuff that I kind of work on beats, so I kind of get people excited and then I give them time to relax a little bit, excitement time. So the performance kind of energy goes like this.
It's nice,
which is memorable. You make these little moments that are memorable rather than it just being a sort of a dull flat performance. So just, the guy signed a card and it was here. It's like I like to inject lots of little bits in there, and I'll be advising. Obviously, I'll be showing some routines, but I'll be advising why I've come up with certain ideas and parts within routines, where I've taken influences from, obviously. And I will say that I've been lecturing in the UK for about 7 or 8 years now.
Nice, yeah.
And when I first started lecturing, I was thinking, what can I possibly show people? They're all way more skilled than me. The stuff that I perform is almost no performance, no skill level to the performance. So that allows me to perform and the character to come out, because I'm not concentrating on the moves and all that kind of thing, you know? But what I found interesting is that people, when I started showing people within my lecture how I made the stuff, because I was using gimmicks. I would not only perform, I would say, this is how I made it, this is the development process. People started taking a big interest in that.
It is fascinating.
Well, and it's quite different, because I don't think many creators do that with their lectures. They show stuff, they show stuff, they show stuff. They don't tell you about the process, how they got there. And I think if you can learn not only the methods and the techniques that we're going to be using with the materials, but if you can understand the creative process and how, because some of the stuff that I've come up with has been totally random. It's just happened. We were talking about the 8-ball earlier, weren't we? When I did the Apero Big Bang Media.
Wicked,
and driving to record the DVD, I discovered a gum holder, a gum pack holder, which was perfect size for an 8-ball. You just got to be aware and look out for these things. They're everywhere, you know. And it's the same with creation. If you think to yourself, and a lot of people say this to me, I'm not very creative. You're blanking yourself off. If you open yourself up and you look for different ways and different environments and different influences to be creative, that's when it happens.
That's the thing, you know, you saw it, if you're not looking for, if you haven't got your creative brain sort of switched on, you would never have even looked at that gum holder in that way. You know, you would have just sort of seen it and just
a gum holder. Exactly.
But no, so honestly, guys, you guys are going to learn so much. You're going to learn making things, you're going to learn routining things, creative stuff. And of course, there is the live chat feature. So if you want to ask Steve any questions, things like how he got into magic, you know, what his favourite tricks are, anything like that, you can ask him. And obviously, he can answer it for you. But no, we're really excited for this one. So, Dad, how do they buy a ticket?
Right, so guys, we are going to be leaving Facebook and YouTube in a moment, and we are starting the Academy. You're going to have, you can sign in whenever you want, but I'm going to start a 2-minute countdown in the Academy, and then we're going to start. All you need to do is go to AlakazamMagicUK, have a search for Steve Rowe Academy, a little bit crafty. Make sure you're logged into your account at the time of purchase. Purchase it, log into your account, go to the Academy section and you can join us live. So, guys, that's it on Facebook and YouTube. So, shall we leave and get into the Academy?
Yes.
Let's
get
Let's get a little bit crafty.
Let's get. I see what you did.
I do love that, a little bit crafty.
Yes, I like it. I like it. Great tune. I'm really looking forward to it, and I've seen what's included tonight, so I know we need to get cracking on. Seriously.
There's a lot of content.
There's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I would roll my sleeves up in my hand. Right, let's go.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining us. We will see you over in the Academy in about 2 minutes' time. See you then.
Thank you.